Hi everybody, today we're going to play the expansion, the first expansion that came out for the G.I. Joe deck building game by Renegade Game Studios, and the first expansion is called Shadow of the Serpent. We're actually going to end up playing the very first, so we're going to go through scenario 3, and I'll go through some of the components of the expansion and then we'll do a playthrough. I have not played through this scenario yet, so I'm not sure what the new components, so I'm really not sure what to expect, but we'll go from there. Serpentor is a famous G.I. Joe storyline where Cobra creates the ultimate soldier and leader who turns on them. You'll be there as DNA from famous generals is collected by the likes of Destro and Dr. Mindbender and are turned into the ultimate warrior. You'll witness Serpentor's rise to the ranks, and you'll have the opportunity to help Serpentor remove the Cobra leadership one by one. But will you end up with a foe too powerful to overcome in the end? Build up the command center before Serpentor attacks, or all might be lost. So, in this expansion, the first thing, now, in the rules, I'm a little bit confused by something. It says new mission setup here, and in the new mission setup it says there's no really special extra rules for it, and then it goes into the mission, the fourth mission, which is the Night of the Arashikage. I think that's how I say it. The clan, those are the ninja clans, that Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, and I think even Scarlet has a part in that. But under that, it's got it talks about the new Cobra officers, the new complications, the side missions, etc. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be putting in these acts, these new act cards, but I'm going to. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do it for mission 3. So it says that here there's 4 new acts for the complication cards. So we're gonna shuffle Act 1, and I'm gonna take out 4 cards. So those are out. And we're going to replace them with these new cards here. So I'll do that. And then we do 2 cards that we're going to exchange in mission, in Act 2 and in Act 3. So we'll quickly do that as well here. So Act number 1 now I've got set here. Okay, so we're going to take Act 2, we're going to take out 2 cards from that. Put in these 2 new ones. I think they're probably something to do with the ninjas. Put those there. And then in the Act 3 cards, we'll take out 2. Put in 2 new ones. And we'll put them there. In the background here, I don't know if you can see, I've got some the new, well, it's kind of recent. I think came out in 2020. I'm not sure of the exact date, but there's a whole bunch of G.I. Joe classified figures. Before G.I. Joe was 3 3/4 inches roughly, and now the figurines they've got, they're redoing some of the 3 3/4, but it seems like they're really promoting these classified, which are 6-inch figures, kind of similar to the Marvel Legends line and stuff. I'm really not an action figure collector, but I really like the quality of the sculpts for these 6-inch figures. They're just so damn expensive in Canada. So we got Zart, and we got Firefly. I've got Snake Eyes with Timber, and we got Cobra with her with a cycle. Okay, some other things here. There are new Joes that are going to go into the deck. I know most of these, but I'll tell you, I certainly don't know Repeater. I don't remember Helix or Bomb Strike. Outback for sure. I know Lifeline I had. Falcon. I don't know Ambush. Do I know Ambush? Psycho. Chuckles was a prominent kind of character in the comic book. So we got some of those things. We also have some new 2 new transport types. We've got some utility cards, and we've got some gear cards. I haven't really gone through any of those, but these get added to the main buy deck. So let's shuffle these into the buy deck here. We also have 2 new leaders. Now in the rulebook it doesn't say anything. Storm Shadow can be a leader, and so can Hawk. If you're aware of the storyline for G.I. Joe through the comic, Storm Shadow was originally a Cobra officer, and then he switched over to the Joes. in addition, I guess we got to put in the other leaders. We're going to be playing one of these two. So we're going to either play Storm Shadow or we're going to play Hawk. So we'll just go like this. I'm just going to roll a couple dice. We'll go left to right and then keep going left to right, and just however many stars. So 3, 1, 2, 3. So we will play Hawk. Okay, and because of that, we have to find Hawk's card. So this is our promoted card we can potentially get here. Alright, and that means we are going to now put these extra leaders into the deck because we're playing solo today. So, you know, I continue to play this G.I. Joe deck building game. I play it mostly solo, but I played quite a few games too where I played multiplayer. Definitely most of my games have been solo, and I'm still really enjoying it. The first 2 missions in the original box set have not lost luster for me. Having extra missions, having extra, villains, all that kind of stuff is certainly kind of cool. Just a few more things to set up, and then we'll be ready to go. So we'll put the deck here. All right. And we're going to lay out 6 items. So we have a Sky Striker, we have Logistics, I'm pretty sure that's a new one. I don't know if you can tell here, but all the new cards have this little cobra symbol here, so that lets you distinguish stuff from the starter, which has kind of a flag. I think it's a flag with a star. So again, we have 6 things. Crossbow, that's a new thing. Jinx. And then we have a Drone Strike, which is I think what I'll do is I'll put the cards into 2 piles here. Ambush, and that's one of the new ones. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is, I don't know what mission 3 says. I haven't looked at it, but we're going to take 2 of these, put them on top. And here's Act 2. So the setup is pretty much the same here. There is one more thing that we're going to have to set up, though. There's a new type of thing. I might need more space. I might need to rearrange some stuff here. All right. Things here. Maybe we have to put these cards in a line. I guess that's what I'll do, because we now have a command center. Now on mission 3, it says that generally the command center goes face down. Okay. There's no ninjas that go on it. So the command center has a couple different things of note here. You know what? I will put the service circles there. Sure, why not? And I'll put there. Okay. So these the command center is kind of based on the. Not really sure what happened. My GoPro decided to go turn off, but that's okay. So this kind of looks like the old command center that came out in probably 1983. That'd be my guess. 84, somewhere in there. I do have that command center. It's one of the coolest toys for sure. So we want to set up the. There's this command center that we are able to kind of purchase things from it, and I think we have the repair bay on this side. So this kind of game does take up a little bit more space, because you're going to have these things here. I guess it kind of goes like this. And I guess the command room and stockade, it doesn't really matter where they are here. These are extra items that we can buy, and they cost a lot. So in a solo game, I'm not really sure if I'm not really sure that I'll have the buying power to buy all that stuff, to be honest. They cost different amounts, and if they have a ninja on them, then I'm not able to. They all have kind of different different effects that are going to help me out in my game. I guess we'll see. Okay, I'm just shuffling my deck up. I've got the Hawk card inside it. Got the other one here. All right. So again, with the solo game, you have 2 rounds where you can buy things. Okay. And let's go through and just see what the first mission is going to be. So the first mission, group mission, story mission, is intercept the Cobra convoy. Cobra has multiple vehicles moving towards a Midwest town in the U.S. Where are they going? At the end of each player's turn, the track is going to go up by 1. If we succeed, it goes down by 2, and a player gains the top card of the main deck. And if we fail, it goes up by 1, and destroy 1 transport in the lineup. If none, +1. So I'm assuming that you can't destroy the map. I'm assuming that that's still kind of a sacred, thing. So let's go like, we'll go like that. We'll flip over the next one. It's examine the DNA. Now this is tracker or vehicles, so that's going to help us. The next one is a kind of a tech item. So I think we're almost ready to begin our opening buy round here. This has 1 complication, so let's go like that. Okay, and let's deal our hand of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I might struggle through some of these new cards. So in this case, let's go through Hawk's ability, because Hawk was the original leader of the G.I. Joe, and then kind of it switched over to Duke pretty early in the comic series. So, and I think in the cartoon series that Hawk was also the, I don't know, he was in it certainly, but Duke was certainly the guy in the limelight. Anyways, 2 explosives for Hawk, and +4 when buying group items. So group item is known as it'll have a higher cost. These things here, the command station, are all group items. Reduced by 1 for each other player in the game. So other player in the game, so I get +4 because it's a solo game. Okay, so we have exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to buy, which means we can't buy any of the items here. I'm just going to make sure there's no ninjas or anything that go on the... No, there's no ninjas that go on the command center. So I have 5 buying power. We want tracker or vehicles. I think what we'll do is I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the Ostriker and put it into play. That's with 4. I have 1 left over. Nothing to purchase. That's the first round buying phase. Draw 5 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this case, I'm going to have significantly less. I'm only going to have 2 buying power. I guess I could have put Hawk into reserve. Yeah, I could have put Hawk into reserve. So he's +4 when buying group items. So we could buy a group item right away here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the second effort there. So Hawk is going to give us 4 extra. So he's worth 5, 6, 7. So basically what these items do is the repair bay says place used transports here. So instead of going into your discard pile, if you take anything but the vamp, it's going to go into the repair bay. And at the end of each round, or if this gets destroyed, if it's destroyed, it basically flips. But then the transports go straight to the hangar. So it gets the transports back a lot faster. I've only got 6. And now notice that each one of these things in the command center, there's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've only got 6. I guess with Hawk I could buy, yeah, you know what, let's buy the repair bay. The repair bay is going to become functional. This way the Sky Striker will be able to use it a lot more. Okay, so That's going to go in there. The comms, we could get rid of a one of the cards in the file here. No, I don't. I don't know if I'm too keen on these logistics here, so I'm going to get rid of those, and we'll get Outback instead. All right, so this is now going to start the game. Now, in the solo game, again, we have 2 rounds before... before kind of end of turn and end of round effects take place. Oh, I was supposed to get rid of my hawk. Sorry, I didn't buy hawk. I couldn't have bought hawk. Okay. I'll lay out my cards here. Just so you guys, I don't know if you can see them or not. Probably can't, but this is kind of my hand here. Okay, so the first thing comes into play here, and it says at the end of each player's turn it's going to go up +1. We need 4 successes with tracker or vehicles. Well, we don't have any tracker or vehicles, and it is a ground mission. And, you know, lift ticket, was lift ticket out before? I'm not sure, but lift ticket's here, and he's got vehicles. So why don't we buy a lift ticket? Let's do that. So I think I'm going to, hold on, I'll be able to buy something. Now, I could maybe buy something in the battle station here. So the battle station, on every group mission you can reroll a die. The laser cannon, on a side mission you can reroll a die. The stockade means that if officers get defeated, if they come out and get defeated, we can put them into the stockade, which is basically a jail, and they don't return unless a story mission. So nothing's kind of hurting the command center. You can draw an additional card. That's pretty powerful as well. Stockade, I think, is going to be excellent as well too. So Hawk, I think it's just going to be a buy round here. Hawk could give me 5 points, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could have 9 points to buy. I could bring out that laser cannon, or I can't buy the command room. I think I'm going to, I'd really like to get lift ticket to do the main thing, but I think we can probably wait a turn. So I think I'm going to I'll buy the battle station. So on all group missions, we can reroll a die. Let's do that. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll put the second effort back. And draw 5 new cards. Now, it doesn't say whether Storm Shadow should. Storm Shadow is a type of villain, I guess, a commander or an officer, and it doesn't say if I should take Storm Shadow out of the officer deck. So I'm not too sure about that one. So. Okay, so we flip over. Oh, and that was there, yeah. Okay, so we're on the second round here. And are we going to go into a buy round? I think we should just go into a buy round. We'll suck up the extra +1. It's going to accelerate Cobra's missions, but I think that's okay. So I only have $3 to buy. I can get rid of 1 item. Again, we're tracker or vehicles. So there's no tracker or vehicle, there's vehicles. So let's buy a lift ticket. We'll take the 3 here. We'll put the second effort here. And we'll buy a lift ticket for the 3. That goes to the top of our deck. And I could change one of these out. I don't know if I want to. I think I'm okay with what's there. All right. So now it's the end of the round, so we're going to activate any penalties. So first of all, we look at the story mission. The story mission says at the end of each player's turn, it goes up by 1. Then there's card effects and threat meter. Threat meter says end of round is +1 because we're in the green, and then it's going to go up another +1. Wow, that escalated fast. And that goes back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus our card, our second effort card. All right, let's. I think it's time to try to intercept the Cobra convoy. So, all right, and I'm definitely going to screw some things up because I haven't played with the new cards in the command center before. So, okay, so let's see, where are we at here? So we are at, I think we're going to go on the mission here. So lift ticket says if there's a leader on the mission, we can draw a card. Now, tracker vehicles, the Sky Striker is not going to help us. So I think what we're going to have to do is take in the good old vamp, and we have can only has room for five Joes, so I think we're going to have 2 regular Joes, lift ticket, and we're going to have Hawk, and we're going to try to do this. So yeah, let's go for it. Okay, all right, and the complication is one of the originals. It's a surprise attack, which takes us into the yellow zone. Wow, that was fast. I'll put the discarded complications over there. So okay, so let's see here. How many dice do we got? We got 3, 4, 5, 6, and we get one more. We get one re-roll on the battle station. So 6 dice. Let's see if I can roll better than I normally roll in G.I. Joe. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. So we succeed. Hooray! All right, because we've succeeded. Because we've succeeded, we get the bonus here, so it drops it by 2. And the player gains the top card of the main deck. I can't remember what gain is. I think that it automatically goes into the top of my thing. I'm not even going to look at it. We'll see what we get here. We can go into the map's going to go back, and we didn't have to use the battle station. So this was success. Put it in the success pile here. And we've got lots of buy power here. So we could buy something again for a command station. We know that we need tech coming up. I don't see any tech items here, but we could do that drone strike, because that chooses one of the Joe, their highest skill becomes a wild, which is pretty awesome. Might be time to buy the command room if we can. So Hawks gives us 1 plus 4, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can buy the laser cannon, which is rolling an additional die on side missions, or we could try to just grab some stuff here. I think, sure, why don't we try to get as many things in the in our command center as possible. I don't know if that's worth it. We have an extra Joe that we didn't use. We'll go like this. We bought something expensive, so I can't sack any Joes at the end of the round, so let's do that. Draw 5 again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip this over. Okay, we're going to bring up the new mission here. Examine the DNA Cobra is collecting. It's a story mission and a group mission. Cobra has collected DNA from some of the most brilliant and ruthless military minds in history. To what end? At the end of each player's turn, discard the rightmost uncovered card in the lineup. So we are going to get rid of ambush there. Succeed, we drop it by 1, and each player draws a card. If we fail, trigger the end of the turn and end of round effects of all side missions in play. If none, it just goes up by 2. Okay, that's fair. The new mission that's going to come up is going to be the creation of Serpentor. It needs 5 with anything, and Destro and Mindbender are going to come into play. This has 1 complication. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, my second effort should have been shuffled in I didn't need it. Okay, so we got Stalker. I'm not sure why Stalker... I'm not sure how Stalker got into our deck. It definitely shouldn't be there. We didn't buy Stalker. That's weird. Okay. Okay, so... And then we got this guy from here. Okay, so Ambush is going to go away. We still need tech, but we don't have any tech. I think on this turn what we should do is we could probably buy more stuff. So 5, 6, 7, 8. We could buy the Stockade. The Stockade might be really good to buy because we do have some new leaders coming out. We're not really advancing our deck though. That's, I don't know if that's good. I don't know, do we want to... I think maybe this turn we'll just buy... Ambush seems pretty good. 3 stealth is pretty good. But we might not need stealth. Yeah, you know what? We'll buy the Stockade. Let's do it. Alright, so we'll buy the Stockade. So that's 5, 6, 7. We can put a Joe into reserve. We can trade out one of the cards. The crossbow might be good, but I think I'm gonna replace that. We got a grenade instead. Alright. Alright, so we go into the end of I guess I draw 5 cards first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We go into the end of round effects. The story mission. At the end of each player's turn, discard the right card. So Ambush is not bought. We get Flint instead. There's no other story effects. There's no other card effects. So this goes up 1 because we're in the green zone, and then it goes 1 more because in round 2 here. Alright, so let's see what we got. Lift ticket. Alright. So we still need tech and we need trackers. We're not going to have that. So why don't we buy this drone strike? I think the drone strike is, or we could, if we could buy Jinx with the drone strike, that would be great because we'd have 4 wild then. I don't think we got enough though. I think we'll just buy the drone strike. I think I'm going to put lift ticket into reserve. Got $4 to buy stuff here. So we'll put the drone strike on top of the deck. And we'll get rid of these cards. And we will draw back up. Two, three, four, 5. We know we've got lift ticket, who has 3 vehicles, which will now be 3 wild. So that's not terrible. Called for backup doesn't get used because we are in a solo game. Psycho, she's a new one, or he's a new one. Sorry. Put 1 Cobra Trooper from player's discard. It's tracker skill. Okay. And it's not the end of our turn, so this doesn't trigger. If we don't buy Flint this round, we're gonna lose him. But I don't think we have enough to buy. Oh yeah, we probably do actually. So let's go on the mission. Examine the DNA Cobra is collecting. So it is, we need 4 of tech. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the drone strike on lift ticket, and we'll bring Hawk in. And there's no point to bring the Sky Striker out. So we'll take the Vamp. So we will, we'll bring out Hawk and lift ticket. Lift ticket's going to have 3 wild, and there's also 2 explosives. So 3, 4, 5, 6. We get a free reroll because of the battle station. It looks like that's all we got here. 6. It's not great, but let's go for it. Ninja attack. Put 1 ninja into the command center. Now, when ninjas come out, so a ninja is not controlled by anybody if it's in the command center. We gain no benefits from the covered tile. So it always goes on the highest uncovered face-up tile. So in this case, it's going to go onto the laser cannon. So we have to defeat that before we can use the effects of the laser cannon. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus we get a free reroll. I think that's where we're at. We need 4 successes. Here's a typical mic rolling, and we'll re-roll that with the battle station, and that looks like it's a fail. So Vamp will go back and trigger the end of turn and end of round effects of all side missions in play. So there are no end of turn, there's no side effects in play, so nothing kind of gets triggered here. So this is going to go into a failure pot. And this goes up by 2. Uh-oh, that's really bad. Okay, so let's see, what can we buy here? We could buy, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're gonna buy Jinx for no. Let's buy Flint. Yeah, sure. We'll buy Flint for 6. Yeah, that's our 6 buying power. We weren't able to put something into the reserve this time. Expert training comes out, and we have to go into end of round. So end of round, it's the first thing that we do is we're going to, because of this, there's no story mission in play and there's no other effects, so there's going to be a battalion put there, and then it's going to go +1 here at the start of the turn. The creation of Serpentor is going to come out. Alright, so put Destro and Dr. Mindbender into play. If we succeed, we also get Serpentor into play. If we fail, we got to keep redoing this mission. Okay, it doesn't have any special things. The next one is Recon and Tech. This is anyone's skill. Alright, so Serpentor, sorry, Dr. Mindbender and Destro. This isn't good. It's not good at all. The Destro and the Baroness are out. Right, again, the Destro lets any double results that we roll have to be re-rolled, and Baroness says that leaders have to be used to do story missions. Okay. All right, let's see if Flint can do something here. How do we get rid of the ninjas in the command center? Oh, put 1 ninja into the command center. All right, so one of these come out. And okay, so we have to replace that with a ninja here. So basically this has got 3 to defeat. Players gain no benefit from covered tiles. And if you control this card at the end of your turn, this goes up by +1. We don't control it though if it's in the command center. So we're in trouble. The track is almost at the end. I have no idea what Serpentor does yet. And you know what? I'm not going to even look. We're just gonna we'll find out what he does when we find out. Okay. So with the Cobra Trooper, we can try to get rid of him so we can draw an extra card. We got vehicles and tracker, so trying to take out the Baroness might be a good thing. I think that's what we're gonna do here. It's a group mission, so I think what we're gonna do is we're going to try to take out the Baroness. All right, so tracker, we've got 3. There's not more than 2, so we don't get to trigger his ability. 3, 4, 5. We got 5 dice to take out the Baroness. Is that enough? We got to reroll. Sure, let's go for it. The Baroness. Yep, so 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't get the free reroll, but we don't need it. So I think I'm going to put that into the reserve. And the Baroness is now going to go into the stockade. So the only way the Baroness can come back out... The only way the Baroness can come back out now is if a story mission brings her out. Complications no longer bring her back. Okay. You know what? We could get rid of a Joe. I think I'm going to because I haven't done that yet. We'll get rid of him. And that gives us 3 by power. Oh, we defeated a... That isn't a side mission. There's no way. So it's not a side mission. 3, I think I'm going to just buy Jinx. To try to take out Destro with Jinx here. Okay. So this will flip. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. I feel like we're really on the ropes here. Alright, I like that ram cycle, it's always good. Oh, we managed to get Flint again, so that's good. Okay, so next turn. Do we want to go for Destro, or do we want to try to get rid of the story mission? This isn't going to advance the track any further. If we could get rid of Destro, that would be good. It would be helpful because re-rolling those doubles, chances are you're not going to get it again. And Jinx has the... Jinx come back. Okay, let's do that. We're going to go against Destro. We have some explosives, so explosives and martial arts. So between these two we have 6 dice. We'll go 7, 8. Let's go 8 dice. You know what? Before we do, let's try Flint. Yeah, we'll do 8 dice on that. We're gonna try Flint by himself on the Cobra Trooper. So Flint has 3 vehicles and 3 tracker. We don't have any bonuses for him, so yeah, we'll just use let's use tracker. We'll track down the Cobra Ninjas. We're just using Flint by himself. And we did not succeed against the ninja, which sucks, but so be it. Okay, so now we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 against Destro. The reason why I did that is I wanted to see if I could get the side mission bonus there back. 8 dice on Destro. And we need to get 5, and we succeeded. So Destro is going to go into the stockade. I think the stockade is probably one of the best cards in the command center. Taking those guys out, there's a lot of complications that bring the commanders back into play. So yeah, all right. I could get rid of these Joes. I think I'm going to now. It says kind of destroy in the rulebook, but I don't think that's the right way to think about it. I think the best way to think about it is to retire them. So we're going to retire. I think we're going to retire these 2 Joes. We do have Flint, so getting another transport into the hangar is a good thing. So we could try that. We have explosives, martial arts, vehicle, and tracker. Recon would help too. We could have brought out Hawk's promoted ability if I didn't do that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I don't retire those Joes, I could bring out Hawk's. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm not going to retire him. I think I'm going to keep him, and let's bring out Hawk's. Just form. All right. All right. Oh, and I guess I could have put that second effort, I didn't use it, so we can put it back in. Okay, let's go into the end of round, I guess. So there's no special end of round here. This threat meter says that we have to bring out another battalion, so that's going to do that, and then this is going to go up by 1. We're in the red zone. We're in trouble. There's no real way to. I guess we got to get rid of that ninja. We have to get rid of the ninja this turn. All right. So the promoted hawk says that +6 when buying group items, reduced by 1 for each other player in the game. If there are no group items to buy, draw a card instead. So if we can get rid of that command room, that would be pretty good, because if we can get rid of that, if we can buy the command room, then we can start drawing an extra card. And when we draw hawk, we can also draw an extra card. So that's quite a few extra cards. So why don't we try to take out, we could try to take out one of these battalions, or we could try to do this. I think we're okay not doing that yet. The only thing is I really want to get this track down, and we haven't drawn that card that lets us reduce it by 1. Okay, so let's do this then. Let's try to take out that ninja. And it's not a group mission, so yeah, we're just going to try to take out the ninja. So let's go. Should we go all in? I think we'll go like this. Put the drone strike. I don't think we're going to need the drone strike. We'll go for. We'll go 5-6. We'll go 6 dice on the ninja. And of course we got 2 successes, and that is not enough. So we'll use the second effort to roll another die. And we got our 3. So the ninja goes out. And so that means our laser cannon's back into effect. Alright, so we might as well buy. Let's see if we can buy it. So he's got 2 + 6, so that's 8, 9, 10. That lets us buy our command room. Alright. This is kind of good. That's good. Okay, so at the end of the turn, just gotta check something here. Okay, at the end of the turn, we get an extra card because there's no ninjas on. None of them are covered, so we're at 6 cards plus our drone strike. I'm pretty sure. All right. Okay. So again, we did get the diffuse, so I think we want to try to trigger that if we can. Okay, so any one skill. We've got 6 vehicles, and if we had that ram cycle, it would be better. But if there's a leader, we would draw an extra card. Let's take. Let's take the Sky Striker. We'll make it a stealth mission with a single Joe. Yeah, a Sky Striker with a stealth mission with a single Joe. So that's 3 dice, and let's try to get rid of. Let's this battalion on Outback. So we have 3 dice. Yo, Joe! So this goes now into the repair bay. So at the end of the round, it'll go back to the. Go back there. So that failed, which sucks. But we also have the drone strike. Okay, so that doesn't really help us this round. Are we better off to? I really want to defeat this side mission. Really want to defeat a side mission this turn. But now's the time to also get Serpentor. I think, jeepers, because I don't want to lose this card. I think we're gonna have to sacrifice the drone strike. I don't know, you probably can't even see the cards that I have here, which is kind of, maybe that, does that help a bit? Sorry about that, I should have did that a while back. Okay, so let's do the drones. Yeah, well, I think we're gonna have to sack the drone strike because, yeah, I want to put this diffuse into the reserve spot. So let's go with these guys straight on to the mission. So 6, there's a leader on a mission. Flint is a leader. We get to, yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been drawing from this deck instead of here. Get to add a card. Okay, let's add Jinx then. We'll add Jinx. Well, maybe we don't need to add Jinx now. Let's just add, Jinx is only going to add 1. Yeah, we'll go take the Vamp. And 6. 8 dice. 8 dice against the current mission. Meaning 5 successes. We did it. 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. So this says that we have to put Serpentor into play. I have to find him. He would be a new card. Alright, Serpentor says it's 9. Wow. Stealth and explosives. Each time you go on a mission against any other Cobra officer, draw 1 complication and add +2 wild skill to the mission. For each Cobra trooper under Serpentor, he has -1 difficulty. Each time you go on a mission against any other Cobra officer, draw a complication and add +2 wild skill to the mission. For each Cobra trooper under Serpentor, he has -1 difficulty. So I'm assuming there's ways to get troopers underneath him. Not really sure about that yet. Okay. So we were able to, we went on the mission, but we succeeded. And now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Jinx to try to take out this battalion on Outback. Because we drew that card. Jinx has 4 dice. Come on, we need 2 successes. Again, a fail. Fail on Jinx. Okay, so be it. The buying power we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This succeeded. I'm going to retire these 2 Joes, so that takes us down to 7 buy power. 7 buy power. Let's get stealth and explosives. Let's get that grenade for 4. And then let's get the ram into the hangar for 6. Grenade goes to the top. These go away. Draw 5. 5. Okay, and 2 cards come out. Snake Eyes and Scarlet. They're a team. These go back into play here. This is my hand for the next round. This. Oh, and we get to draw another card because of the jeepers. I'm gonna put this right here because I keep keep drawing from that deck, which is wrong. Okay, end of round. There's no story mission in play. There's no card effect things that happen. The threat meter is in the red, so it's just going to go up by 1. This comes into play because it's the end of the round. This flips over. I think we're good. So we have to get that threat meter down. We have to get it down as fast as we can. So we need cards that are going to get the threat meter down. Alright, so be it. You know what? I don't think we'll use Hawk. Let's just use these 2 Joes. And we get to roll an additional die because we have the laser cannon. So we've got 3 dice. And I'll do this one here on Outback. And then we'll use our diffuse to drop this down by 1. And you may defeat 2 adjacent Cobra battalions in the lineup. So the grenade. Okay, we're gonna continue here. So, see, I don't. If we use the grenade, I think we're gonna use it. It says you may defeat 2 adjacent. Now, I guess you can't use it if there's just one. I would say that you can't use it. Okay, so you know what? I think we're gonna get rid of one of our Joes. So we'll have 3 by power. So we'll retire another Joe. And you know what? We might as well use that other Joe. Yeah. I'll use the 3 dice to do it. Okay. I'm going to get rid of this expert training with the comms. We have 3 by power. I'll buy Psycho. Sure. Why not? And we got Hawk up there. One. 2, 3, 4, 5. This Hawk. Oh, and we should have drew an extra card. Not from there. From here, because of the command room. And we needed to replace 2 here. There's one of the best cards in the game. Knowing is half the battle. Alright. So, this is a solo card, so that doesn't get... Ace is always good. Stealth and explosives. Could try to go for Serpentor. It's too bad we didn't have the drone strike. Stealth and explosives. So we only have 4 explosives, but we can draw some extra cards here. Let's try it. And a group mission, we can re-roll a die. We got 2 re-rolls. Let's go for it. Let's try to take out Serpentor. It's probably unlikely. Okay, so we got 4 explosives. Well, by defeating a side mission this turn would get that down. Let's do the side. You know what? We'll put Hawk into reserve, I think. And let's just try to take out this battalion. So Flint's going to go. We'll just use the Vamp. If there are 2 or more transports in the hangar, we get +2 wild skill and target player draws a card. So I'm going to draw an extra card. Okay. And yeah, so let's use Tracker. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Tracker. We'll go 9 Tracker. Then I can get rid of that card. 9 Tracker on this battalion. 9 dice. Yeah, we got rid of it. Because we succeeded, we can use the diffuse to drop it. Alright, and then we can buy, and we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 buy power. We can buy, or we could go 5 buy power. I'll get rid of him. 5 power will buy that guy there. We can get rid of a card. I think I'm good. I'll keep those cards. You know what, let's buy Knowing is Half the Battle instead. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get a bonus card. And wow, we've got 6, something I forgot was to bring up this. At the end of each round, add 1 face down complication to this mission. Okay, so that should have been in play. We're in complication 2. So there should, at the end of this round, there should actually be 2 complications here. Because I didn't defeat it. That should have came out last turn. Okay. And alright, so we've already done that, so there's no other card effects, story mission effects, so we go just 1 battalion gets placed here. And this goes up by 1, this flips over. Okay, I think we're okay now. Alright, and then we also have Hawk here. So this needs recon and tech. So we definitely want to get Outback or Scarlet to take that out. I think we should try to go for it. We have stealth and explosives. We have explosives, we don't have stealth. But we do have knowing is half the battle. The recon and tech, the ram cycle. I didn't read this out. We should put a listening post on Cobra Island. Story mission, group mission. The island is too well guarded to leave a team, but some electronic listening devices might go unnoticed. At the end of each round, add 1 face down complication to this mission. Well, you know, I think we could get wild. Stealth and explosives. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's take out Serpentor. I think now's the time to take out Serpentor. I think we gotta, because he's gonna go to jail if we do. Okay, so we'll use drone strike. When Joe on this mission becomes wild, we're gonna make Jinx be a wild. Yeah, Jinx is gonna be wild. Okay, so we now have 8. We have 8 dice there, and we'll use lift ticket on the mission. I think we're just going to take the vamp. Lift ticket because there's a leader, and there is a leader, so we get to draw a card. Got a comms. We're at 8 so far. Well, we might as well add 1 more Joe. That's 9. Okay, 4 wild, 4 explosives. So that's 8 dice, 9, 10 dice. Group mission, we can re-roll a die for free. 10 dice, re-roll a dice for free. And let's use knowing is half the battle, half the printed difficulty, rounded down. So 9 half, that's 4. We got 4 successes already, and we have 10 dice. Gotta get 9. Yo, Joe! 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We did it. Serpentor is out, which is very good. And this has to get discarded right away. We don't get its ability. Alright, so we could get rid of this Joe. I think we want no more starter Joes. And the Vamp's gonna head back there. And there's no things to buy here with Hawk, so we get to draw a card instead when buying group items. So that comes out. We didn't use Psych Out yet. Let's use Psych Out to... Oh, and that wasn't a story mission though, I don't think. I don't think the leaders are story missions. So let's go and take Psych Out into the battle against the battalion. So that's the side. Or should we hold off to try to get our track down? Because it's probably gonna, we're probably gonna draw it next turn. Recon and tech. You know, I'll use the comms. I'm going to get rid of the detonator. Oh, damn it. Well, I'd already used that, so it's too late because of the order. Okay, so how much buying power do we have? You know what? I'll put psych out. Yeah, I'll put psych out there. Yeah, let's do that. And the buying power we have is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want recon and tech. Scarlet gives us some tech. Let's buy some Scarlet. Flip this over. These go away. We get to draw 6 cards, plus we have Psych out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6. And Psycho comes down. And I flipped that already, so I think we're good. So now there's the C-130 Hercules. It's a group item, so other people can participate in buying this, but in a solo game it doesn't really help. You can bring 11 Joes into play, and you can bring out an additional ground type thing and count its bonuses. It's pretty cool. It's definitely pretty cool. I think we're going to try to take out the listening command post though here. So let's see what we can do. We need recon and tech. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot here. Recon. Well, we could put Scarlet on the Ram cycle all by herself. Well, that gets us 3 extra dice. Flint gets us 3 extra dice as well. Yeah, you know, just do that. And he gets us a bonus card. Yeah, I think so far we're going to take the Vamp. We'll take Scarlet and Flint so far to try to do the put a listening post on Cobra Island. So far we'll just do them. There's 2 things in the hanger, so we get 2 wild skill and we get to draw an extra card. Oh, we got knowing is half the battle. Perfect. So let's do that. So yeah, we'll continue to take the Vamp. Yeah, we'll take the Vamp. So we've got 4 tech. If Scarlet starts a mission, each player may destroy a card in their discard pile. I mean, I don't have a discard pile right now, so that doesn't work. We might as well bring Lift Ticket into it, because that lets us draw another card. It's the Drone Strike. And we will make Lift Tickets. We haven't used Psycho yet. We haven't used this yet, or this yet, or this yet. Yeah, we'll make Lift Tickets wild. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we have 3 successes. Sure. Always go in hard, but let's see what these do. There's a Moray Assault and a Side. Ooh, this is our death. Damn it. Okay, well, we're at 10 dice. And we need 3. Okay, easily did it. So, -1, reveal the top 3 cards of the complication deck. And remove any one of them. Okay, top 3 cards of the complication deck. Three cards of the complication deck, discard any number of them. I think we're going to get rid of this Rattler attack. No. I don't like having these guys. Let's get rid of this one here. So Major Blood. That's taken out of the game. I'll put it up there. These are just going to go into the complication discard pile. It's right here. Let's put the battalions here. Put those there. Okay. All right. And now we've got 2 side missions. And put this on here. So I was going to try to take out this battalion, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to use Psych Out, who has Tracker, to try to take out this his tank attack. So he's got 3. We get an additional die because of the laser dice. So 4, 1 success needed. We got it. So his tank attack is thwarted. We're going to use the diffuse to drop that down. And we still have the Seymour assault, which doesn't trigger quite yet. It says at the end of your next turn, fail the current story mission, discard this card. It's not the end of the turn quite yet. So I think what we're going to do is we want to buy something here. The next thing is stealth. Snake Eyes has stealth, but so does Beachhead. And you know, Snake Eyes just a little bit better, so, or we could try to get that Hercules, but I think how much, so we don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, this gets discarded because we used it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we got 10 buy power. Sure, we'll bring the Hercules into play. Alright, so we did that. Oh. Yeah, because it's going to get us an extra card. Okay. We didn't have to use the second effort, so let's get rid of that. Let's put that in reserve. 6 cards to draw. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Plus this. End of round. There's no story mission in play. There's no other card effects. So this 1 battalion gets put on. And this is going to go up by 1. Okay, next we bring out the Spy on Cobra's New York Consulate, New York City Consulate. Cobra's trying to influence governments, and now someone thought it reasonable to give them diplomatic immunity. Add 1 complication to this mission for each card in the failure pile. At the end of each round, put a random Cobra officer into play. I think we want to try to get rid of this as fast as we can. There's one thing in the failure pile, so we just draw 1 complication, and it needs stealth. We don't have any stealth currently here, so I think we're probably better off to try to take out this more AC assault. It needs stealth and recon, and Hawk is our guy for recon. So I think we'll put knowing is half the battle into here. And we're going to be able to buy, we can buy Beachhead, or could we buy Snake Eyes too? No, we can't. Oh. If we don't use this, we can't buy Beachhead. We really want to buy Beachhead or Snake Eyes. Well, we get an extra card. Chances are we got all of our starters here, so I think we're okay. Okay, so let's try to take out this more AC assault. Stealth and recon. We got 4 recon, 5, 6. It's a side mission. We get 1 more dice. We're at 7 dice because of the laser cannon. And then we have a second effort if we need to. We take out the sea assault. So that's done. We can now diffuse, so that's kind of done. And now we can buy, because there's no group cards to buy, Hawk gives us a bonus card to use for buying power. It's 2 more. So now we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could buy Snake Eyes. Yeah, I think we're gonna buy Snake Eyes. Sorry, Beachhead, you're pretty awesome, but we'll buy Snake Eyes instead. The next card that's coming out here needs martial arts for tracker. I'm not going to get rid of any cards with the cons. We're good. Okay, so we can draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus we get knowing is half the battle.
And knowing is half the battle.
This flips over. Alright. I think it's time to take out the Spy and Cobra's New York City Consulate. Let's do that. So I don't know if we need to use knowing is half the battle yet. So what do we got here? We need stealth. Snake Eyes has stealth. No, we have the drone strike too. I don't have a discard pile. You know, I think we could do quite a bit here with this. So Snake Eyes, if Snake Eyes was to defeat, we could get 2 extra cards. And we do have that transport that lets us take it. We could take the ram, add 3 recon, 2 wild skill. You count only its bonuses, so that ram with this Hercules is going to be great. I think we can do this one quite easily here. So I think I'm going to save Snake Eyes to I'm going to use Snake Eyes to try to take out a side mission. So let's take out this battalion on Outback. So we got 3 dice. It's a side mission. We get a bonus die because of our laser cannon. So we got 4 dice. Sure. 4 dice to get 2 successes. Let's go. Yo! Snake Eyes failed. I'm going to use knowing is half the battle on it to succeed.
And knowing is half the battle.
And so we get to draw 2 cards. Alright, Snake Eyes is used. Alright, so let's go on this mission here, on the Spy Network mission. And we're going to take the Hercules, and we're going to add to the Hercules with the Ram cycle, because it's a bonus, which gives us 2 extra wild skill, and it's a ground mission. So let's do this. So we got a lot of power here. We just need stealth. We don't have any stealth, but we have the drone strike. So let's give Scarlet's tech is going to become stealth. So that's kind of used. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice. Plus we get a reroll on group missions. 9, 10. And there's 2 transports in the thing. 11, 12 dice, and we get to draw another card. You know what? Yeah, 12 dice and we get to draw another card. Okay, and we need 4 so far. Dr. Venom's coming into play first. What does he do? Leaders cannot be assigned to missions. You cannot attempt a mission against any other Cobra officer while Dr. Venom's in play. Okay, fair enough. it's kind of too late. The leader's already been assigned to the mission. I can't take out my leaders now. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I think it's from now on. We're in the middle of this mission. They're already there. There's no way that could stop it midway. Yeah, I would think that's correct. So there's our 4 successes. This succeeds. Okay, this drops by 1 and we get to again do that. Take 3 of these cards and discard 1 of them. I think what I want to do is get rid of this silent sabotage. Let's get rid of that. We'll take that out of play. Okay, so they succeeded, so Jinx goes back into my hand. And I think now what we want to do is take Jinx and try to take out this battalion. So 4 dice. 2 successes, so that succeeds, and then we're going to use the diffuse to drop it by 1. I think we've done this right. Set it up. Alright, buying power. The next card is Martial Arts and Tracker. And we could also use some tech. Well, I don't know if I really... Now these are going to go into the hangar. And 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11 buying power. Let's buy Ace. Ace is always good. And I don't have any gear utility really, so let's buy that. That's 8 only. You know, let's buy the smart missile. So yeah, we'll do that. Oh, there's Storm Shadow. And these all get used. Alright. We get to draw 6 cards because of the command room. 6. And we got to do end of phase. There's no story mission currently in play. 1 battalion. Gonna go over clutch. And then this is going to pop up by 1. This turns around. We got the Rise of Serpentor. Serpentor now has the chance to become the leader of Cobra. Dispatch your enemies and hopefully Serpentor will be easier to get to in the future. Put Serpentor into play. Okay, Serpentor is going to come out of the stockade. This mission cannot be defeated while any Cobra officers other than Serpentor are in play. Okay. So we got to take out Dr. Venom first before we can get rid of Serpentor. Alright. Alright, yeah, so we got to get rid of Dr. Venom here. But it says Dr. Venom, leaders cannot be assigned to missions, so we can't use leaders. So Hawk's kind of out until we get rid of Dr. Venom. Each time you go on a mission against any other Cobra officer, draw a complication and add +2 wild skill to the mission. Now, when it says draw a complication, I don't know if I'm supposed to draw it and put it here. I think I just draw it and resolve it right away. But we get 2 wild skill to the mission, so that's good. So we don't have any tech, unless I got somebody here. Yeah, I could bring Scarlet back. Puts 1 card from their discard pile into. So let's use the smart missile to bring Scarlet into our hand. So smart missile is used. And let's get rid of Dr. Venom. So when Scarlet, we can destroy a card in our discard pile. I think it's time I'm going to get rid of the comms. Alright, so we're going to go on this mission here. We're going to try to take out Dr. Venom. 4... I think Outback will save. Five. Oh, that was the end of the round, so these have to come back in play. Oh, Scarlet can't go on that mission. Oh, it says this mission cannot be defeated. Leaders cannot be assigned to missions. So I can't use Scarlet to take out Dr. Venom. Which means I couldn't have destroyed my comms. Scarlet can't go on the mission. So that was probably not the smartest thing. I don't want to bring back Scarlet. I want to bring back the drone strike. Yeah, I think that's a better thing to do. Okay. Yeah. Alright. The drone strike, we will take 3 recon, turn that into... Okay. 3 recon is now 3 wild. So we'll say 3 tech. 3, 4, and we get 2 hits automatically. It is a group mission, so we get 1 reroll. Yo! And we get a reroll. And we're going to use the second effort to reroll again. And we ended up getting our 4. 2 plus Outback gets +2 because there's no gear or utility. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it failed. We failed it because the drone strike was gear. Alright, so these were used, which means we can't... Man, I can't do anything. This Dr. Venom is awful. Okay, I guess we can go into buying. You know what? I might as well go with that. You know what? I might as well bring out Hawk. No. Sure. We can add a card to our buying power because of Hawk. Okay, got Flint. So our buy power is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We really need tech. This tranquilizer dart should help us. Oh. We should have got 2 wild skill because of that. I got 2 extra dice. That was our... I think we still missed it. That's okay. Tranquilizer dart. Sure. That's 4. Said we have 12. Our Shagcash training looks really good. That was 4, 5, 6. No, that was 8. There's our 12. We'll do that. Okay. Might have got rid of Dr. Venom last turn, but I'm not sure. Anyways, we're going to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus we get a second effort. Alright, with this expansion we really seem to get a lot of cards now that we've got the command center kind of running. Well, we can't defeat the Rise of Serpentor. We can't do it at all. So we got to take out Dr. Venom. And we've got 2 guys here. Unless, yeah, we still can't do it even if we tranquilize them. So, tech and tracker, we don't have any of that. I shouldn't have bought this Arashakash training. I don't know if I've got any GIs left in my deck. That's fine. Let's try to take out Dr. Venom. So, I guess we just got 2 so far. 2 dice. 2 dice, and we get 2 wild. And we're looking for tech. No, we got 4 dice so far, I guess. And we get, we can reroll 1 for free. And then we have a second effort. 4 dice to get 4 on Dr. Venom. We got 3. So we'll use the battle station to reroll a die. And we'll use the second effort to reroll a die. And there we go. So we got rid of Dr. Venom. Alright, so that's good. Because now, but we had to draw a complication. I think I forgot that last time. Firefly appears. Which now means that we can't that was not a side mission. I don't have enough to I'm gonna bring out knowing is half the battle there. And we're just gonna go straight into a buy round, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta get rid of this Arashakash training. It's good if you have GIs in your deck, but not. I don't have any left here. So 6 to buy. Martial arts, that'll help take out Storm Shadow. At the end of each round, if there are 3 or few, add 1 ninja to the kit. So this will help us take out Firefly. Okay, these get reduced here. At the end of the round, at the end of my turn, I get to draw 6 because there's still no things. 4, 5, 6, plus we can get knowing is half the battle.
And knowing is half the battle.
So story mission effects, nothing. Card effects. We're gonna add a ninja. And the ninja gets added to the command room, which stops us from getting an extra card. And then a Cobra Battalion is gonna come out, and then this is gonna pop up by 1. Alright, so the next thing that's going to happen is we got to get rid of Firefly. And we got the 2 people. We could also get rid of the Rise of Serpentor. I have to draw another complication, but that's part of the deal, I guess. We don't have that tranquilizer dart. Okay, let's go against Firefly. We have probably the ultimate. Wow, we have the ultimate. Yeah, we have the ultimate way to defeat Firefly here. So let's do it. Well, we could try to get this. This gets just 1 extra card, but I think let's just try to take out Firefly, and then we are gonna try to take out, I think, Jinx. I think Jinx we might be putting in reserve here. Let's go with Firefly. Let's try to take out Firefly. So if Scarlet starts a mission, each player may destroy a card. I'm going to get rid of this Arashakash training because it doesn't help our deck here. So we're going to go on these 2. We have 3. We have 7 martial arts. It's a group mission. We get a free reroll. 7 martial arts so far to get 5. Okay.
Yo, Joe!
we got 3. We got a free reroll. We're at 3. And we'll do this for the 4-5.
And knowing is half the battle.
Oh. +2 wild skill versus ninja. No, I guess that wasn't ninja. Okay, so we destroyed Firefly. He's going to go into the stockade. Alright. So the next thing that we want to do, I think... Oh. We got 2 extra dice because of this. Oh, so we didn't have to use knowing is half the battle yet. Okay, that's good. But we have to draw a complication. And damn it, Destro's coming into play. Now that is bad news because, you know, Destro can't come into play because we've got him in the stockade, which is perfect. So, because we have him in the stockade, we can now try to get rid of the Rise of Serpentor card. And I think we want to do... I think we're going to go for it. So we have Snake Eyes, who has 3... Sorry, I used Storm Shadow before. So Snake Eyes and Jinx has 7 dice. Yeah, I think we're good here. So let's take a look here. So we have Martial Arts and Tracker. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dice plus a free reroll plus knowing is half the battle. To get 4 successes. Take out the Rise of Serpentor. We did succeed. So this... And so this drops by 1 and we put a Cobra Trooper under Serpentor. And when he has it, this means his difficulty is -1. Okay. Alright. Okay, when we succeed with Jinx, as a story mission, we can return her to her hand. So let's try to take out the... Let's try to take out this Cobra Ninja. So normally we get 4 dice for Jinx, we get +1 for the laser cannon. 5 dice to get 3 successes, no problem. Jinx takes out that ninja. Is that a story mission? No, it was a side mission. So I think we're going to put knowing is half the battle into there. And we get in a buy phase. The next card that's going to come out is going to be Intercept the Night Ravens. We need Recon or Stealth. Beachhead's probably our guy. Let's buy 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buy power. I think we'll buy these 2 for 7. Alright, this is gonna flip. We just go here. We do get 6 cards. 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6, plus knowing's half the battle. Alright, so intercept the Night Raven. Scramble your air assets and get into defensive formation. If you do not use an air transport on this mission, it's +2 difficulty. At the end of each player's turn, the track goes up by 1. Alright, that's fair. No problem. I think we can handle that. This is a part 3, so we have to... I think the only reason we've been kind of saved so far is because of that stockade. The stockade seems fantastic. It's seems like a pretty damn good Hawk has given us a lot of buy power. I think without Hawk we would have been in trouble too. So, yeah, this is one complication so far. All right. Okay. I think we should go ahead and try to intercept those night ravens. We've got a sky striker. We've got the Hercules. Sky striker. We have 2 dudes. So, and it's going to add to our stealth. Oh, but I think we'd recon or stealth. Well, I think we got to go for it. I think we're going to ignore Serpentor and let's go and try to take out those night ravens. Oh, sorry, the next one is going to be Serpentor attacks the command center and needs tracker skills. Let's take the Hercules. Oh, hold on here. Oh, yeah, recon plus wild. I think man, this is a good combo. The ram cycle with the Hercules. Let's do it. So, yeah, we're going to try to intercept the night ravens. So, let's do it. We have, we're going to go recon, I think, here. Each player on this mission draws a card. So let's draw a card for Beachhead. Oh, we happen to get Ace. Ace is good. Okay, so let's see here. We've got 4 for recon, 5, 6, plus 1 for the wild skill because we're using it's an air mission. So that's 7 dice. We get a reroll. 8, 9 for that. Yeah, we're 9 dice so far. We got a drone strike. Well, we'll have to deal with that later. 9 dice. Trying to get 5 successes. Yo! 1, 2, 3, 4. A free reroll for our battle station. We'll use the second effort as a reroll. And there's our 5. We succeeded. Gain 1 command center tile. Well, we've already got them all, so that's okay. Alright, so we succeeded there. We didn't use knowing half the battle. Okay, Serpentor's going to come back into play, so there's no worry with our tranquilizer dart. So I guess we're going to buy. Sorry, we could use the distraction, I guess, too. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When we buy, these go into the repair bay. There's this triggers here, so 8, 9. We got 9 total. We want tracker. I don't see any trackers here. Oh, low light has tracker. Buy the katana. Plus 3 wild skill versus Cobra officers. Yeah, this will help us get rid of stealth and explosives. Sure, you know what, we could buy Helix, but I'll buy the katana instead. Alright. I don't think I'm going to buy anything else here. That was 5. How much did we have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We actually had 10. You know what? We could buy Tunnel Rat. Let's buy Tunnel Rat. Okay. Alright, so it's going to be the end of the round. First of all, we get to draw 6. Okay, there's 6. This doesn't trigger because it says at the end of the next turn. So story mission, there's no story mission in play. There's no kind of other cards. So the threat meter is another battalion. Chuckles is covered by a battalion. This goes back into the hangar. And this goes up by 1. Okay, alright, this is going to come down. Serpentor attacks the command center. Serpentor knows that if he can lead a successful raid on the Joe's command center, his domination will be complete. Put Serpentor into play. At the end of each round, destroy 1 command center tile for each Cobra officer in play. Okay, destroy 1 command for each Cobra officer in play. Okay, so we have to get rid of Serpentor if we can. Yeah. Then we also have this drone strike that we probably want to do by our second turn. Now we have the katana. It's +3 wild versus officers, and we're looking for stealth and explosives. Well, we have stealth and we have explosives, and we have a lot of it actually. So why don't we go for it? I think let's do it. I think we got enough to try to take out Serpentor, because that katana is going to come in handy. I think what we'll do is let's just take the vamp. Yeah, we'll take the vamp to get in 4 guys, up to 4 guys. So let's take a look here. Now, if Storm Shadow is to defeat no, I think we're going to need it here. If Snake Eyes defeats a side mission, no, that's not a side mission. Okay, so stealth and explosives. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dice, 10, 11, 12. 12 dice to get 8 successes. And we get 1 automatic reroll. You know what? Let's bring in Flint. 12. This is 13, 14, 15, and we get to draw a card. $15 dice. 15 dice for 8 successes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we succeeded here. So that goes there to regular trooper. Serpentor gets thwarted. We didn't use knowing's half the battle, so let's put that back there. And we could go into a buy round. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's bring out Roadblock. That was 6. Yeah, I guess we could bring out Helix too. Sure, why not? Again, I don't know who Helix is, so I don't recall that. This is a flip. At the end of each round, destroy 1. Okay, so that doesn't trigger yet. These go to the... We need tracker skills really bad. This will come into play as well. So we have 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus we get knowing half the battle. I think we're going to ignore disrupt the drone strike. If we fail this mission, we fail it. So, yeah, I think let's just go for it. You know what? Let's use our grenade to blow up marksman and explosives. We'll get rid of these 2 battalions here. Okay. So we want to, I think we want to do the, one of these should be down. All right. So let's try to take this out here. We need tracker skills. So we got 3. The rest of our Joes don't really give us a lot. It's a tank mission. Again, we could bring out these 2. Yeah, let's do it again. Gives us 2 more wild. So 3, 4, 5. There's no gear in play. That doesn't help us. I guess we could go... no, Helix, let's try to take out... We might want to save her. Well... 5, 6, 7. We got 7 dice so far. Let's go 8 dice. Oh, Marksman Explosives. She's... Actually, let's go like that. We'll save you. Roadblock. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got 7 so far. Yeah, we'll go 7. Player gains 1 ninja as a side mission. Alright. Alright, no problem. That happens. Okay. Yeah, 7 dice to get 6 successes. Sorry. Yeah. And we get 1 free reroll. Wow. That is 6. I didn't even have to use knowing's half the battle. So -1, gain a command center tile. We've already done that. So we still have roadblock. We need marksman and explosives, so let's put roadblock into the thing. That goes into the repair bay. Is it better to get 6 dice or better to get half the hits? We'd rather have roadblock in the pool, so let's do that. So, okay, so nobody's left. Okay, so buying power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 buying power. Marksman explosives. None of these help, so let's just buy the, we'll buy the Ostriker. Lady J, you're awesome, but that's okay. That's good. We're done. End of turn effects. Well, first of all, we got to draw our 6. Oh, players gain no benefit from covered tiles. No, it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6. Ooh, got lucky with that knowing is half the battle draw.
And knowing is half the battle.
Okay, first of all, this comes into play. Don't let Serpentor escape. This is the showdown you've been waiting for. Defeat Serpentor and then keep him hidden away so Cobra cannot reactivate him. Put Serpentor into play. So even though he's in the stockade, he's going to come back out. Because of our... You cannot defeat this mission while Serpentor is in play. At the end of each player's turn, destroy 1 command center tile. If you do, place 1 Cobra Trooper under Serpentor. Alright, fair enough. Alright, against Serpentor, is we have to defeat Serpentor before we can try to do this. Did I raise this? I don't think I did. I don't know if I put a battalion into play. At the end of each turn, destroy 1 command center tile. Okay, that doesn't happen to next thing. Okay, this has no effect because there was no story mission there. Okay, so first of all, and this should go up another 1, and I think another 1 with that. I might be wrong. Okay. Plus we have roadblock. Okay, unfortunately we gotta take out Serpentor first, so we need stealth and explosives. We don't have stealth and explosives, so... But we have Lightfoot, which we can get, which could help us. And we don't have any gear. Well, you know what? do what you can do here. Marksman and explosives. If there's a gear utility card, +1 wild skill and draw a card. Okay, so we're on to the next turn here. So yeah, so we can't take out this main mission, the group mission, story mission, because Serpentor's in play. This gets 1 complication. Put there. All right, we had kind of the perfect run to get rid of Serpentor. I think what we got to do is just try to get rid of. Oh, sorry, this should have came back into play at the end of the round. That Hercules has been great for us. Marksman. Okay, that Oz Striker is going to be great if we. So we want to keep that Oz Striker out. I think what we got to do is just go with the Vamp, and let's just take 4 guys in. Stealth and explosives. Let's go like this. We'll bring out Lift Ticket with us. He'll let us draw a card. Nor gear or utility are played during this mission, +2 hits. So if we don't use that, we get 2 extra. Let's draw a card. Ooh. That could be handy. Alright. So let's see how many we got to take out Serpentor. Serpentor's got 9. We need stealth and explosives. So we've got 3 explosives. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a group mission. We get 1 free reroll. Alright, 7 dice, 1 free reroll. So we got 4. Now if we didn't use anything, we get 2 more hits. So that'd be 5, 6. It's not enough. So I think what we got to do is use knowing is half the battle. So that's going to give us 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. We'll do 1 reroll with our battle station, and that's 10. Yep, and we took out Serpentor. And the Vamp will go back. Alright. So, but unfortunately we had to use our things that are going to help us take out Don't Let Serpentor Escape. Now, this goes back here right away. Now we can also try to take out, we need marksman and explosives. So we want to buy Lightfoot. Low light's not going to help us. Clutch isn't going to help us. Let's try to use Scarlet to take out. We definitely want to use the Ostriker with the Hercules. So Scarlet's going to go on her own. Oh, that's not going to help. Martial arts and tech. We don't have anything that can give us martial arts and tech. Scarlet and Psych Out are going to take the Vamp. Yeah, I think they'll just take the Vamp to get rid of this Cobra thing. So we'll just use martial arts. So 4 or 5 dice. It's a side mission, so it's 1 additional dice, 6 dice. Get 3 successes. Succeed. Scarlet and Psycho take out that. I think we're going to use the distraction there. And we can buy lots of stuff. I think the only one I want to buy is Lightfoot. And we'll go like this. Oh, there's a shark. That doesn't really help Serpentor. Alright, so what does this say here? End of each player's turn, destroy a command center tile. Well, it's not the end of the turn because we're playing solo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get 6 cards because we still have the command room active. We also get this. I think we gotta go for it here. If we fail, it's just, ooh. If we fail, we're kind of in trouble. But let's see, we need marksman and explosives. We got it. So I think we're gonna come in and fly in with our Hercules. And we're gonna attach the Ostriker into it. I guess last turn we could have bought the shark as well. Oh, might as well. Okay. So yeah, let's do this. So marksman and explosives. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 2 transports, so 13, 14, we draw a card. 15 dice so far. Leader, 16, 17. That's 17 dice. Don't have to worry about that. 17 dice to get 7 successes. There it is there. We win. So we take out Serpentor. So some summary thoughts at the end of this one. It certainly looks like I think we would have been in a lot of trouble without this C9 Hercules, and getting the command center, the stockade is brilliant. The battle station, the laser cannon, the repair bay, everything in the command center came into play. Having Hawk gave us a huge boon to buy that stuff. I think if you're playing with Shadow of the Serpent expansion and you don't have Hawk, I think you might be in trouble. You won't be able to buy, in a lot of cases, these command center tiles or the Hercules. We had a good run here. I may have screwed some stuff up, but first play of Shadow of the Serpent, Mission 3. Take out Serpentor, we end up with a win. So again, a lot of fun. Thank you very much for watching the G.I. Joe deck building game, and this is Celtic Griffon signing off, and I hope to also do the Ninja one next, which will be interesting. So there's 2 missions in this expansion pack, and hopefully the next one in the series will showcase that. Take care.